Andrew Rogers here with Food City Player of the Game, Mattie Nuckolls, after a career-high 15 points, career-high 3 threes, and a career-high 9 blocks. Mattie, you only fouled once, too. 9 blocks is very impressive, one shy off of the program's mark for most blocks in a game as well. What was working? We'll start on the defensive end. What allowed you to be in such good position, but also to have all those blocks without fouling?
Well, in practice, we've been focusing on defense, and I think that's the point that he's really been focusing on, and he likes when players go out there and defend. And last game I fouled out, so I knew I had to do something different, but it's just a timing thing, if they're getting open shots.
You're good, keep going.
Okay. If they're getting open shots, you got to be there and be in position to help each other out. So.
Yeah, you mentioned fouling out in the last game. Still had a couple blocks in that game. What adjustment do you think you made defensively to be able to play all those minutes and have all those blocks?
I think the last game I guess struggled with keeping one hand on, one hand off, but just beating them to the rim, staying low. They've been really encouraging me to stay low because sometimes I like to raise up with my height and stuff. But when I stay low, I get in better position. It's easy for me to get there and get that block. So
it seemed like the defense fueled your offense. Career high 15 points. Did it from long range. Did it from inside the arc as well. On the offensive end against the zone, how did you see your game fit to be able to shoot outside but also drive inside?
Yeah. They gave us a lot of open shots today, so we just knew we had to knock them down. I think we all struggled a little bit shooting in the first half, but then it fell second half, so that was better. But, my teammates were hitting too. It was just kind of a momentum thing. I think I bounced off them. They bounced off me, so that was good. But
how much did it seem like the defense fueled the offense there in the third quarter when you guys go on those extended runs? You outscored them 34-13 in the third quarter. How did you see that the defense on one end fueled all those open shots and then eventually them going in as well?
Well, getting stops gives you a lot of energy, and I think that getting stops and converting, that builds it up and puts the momentum going in your favor. So I think that, I was playing 5-man. I was undersized a little bit down there, but my teammates helped me out. We kept getting stops after stops, and they didn't know what to do. So I think that's really when we went on our run in the third quarter, and that really benefited us, our score and our lead in the third quarter. So
you mentioned you had a career day. Emily had a career high in threes. Tori had a career high in points and threes as well. How gratifying is it? Jennifer Sullivan had a double-double in points and assists. How gratifying is it to see so many different weapons? And Campbell Penland, obviously one of the top three-point shooters, didn't have that great of a day, and so many others stepped up in that role.
Well, we just talked about it in the locker room. We got 2 starters basically coming off the bench, and Tori was out with an injury, and she stepped up when she came back and really helped us out, and then it's caused other people to step up. But when you have that depth, it's just really comforting to know that when somebody is tired or whatever, you can put somebody else in that's just as good as them and will provide like everybody else does. So